Today, I'd like to steal just a few minutes of your time to talk about Mary and the White Rabbit from the DMC Netflix show. I love these two. I love the parallels that they have. I love their dynamic, their animosity. Everything about them parallels each other so wonderfully, and it's so tragic for different reasons, of course, because their stories are so different, and yet when they intersect, when they interact, you see just how similar these two people are. And I thought this even before we saw the episode with direct parallels to each other, the one that switches between the White Rabbit's past and then to Mary's past. But that episode in particular, I thought was done really, really well, because it showcases how one person ran away from the family that they hated, found the family that they love, and it was then taken by the person who lost the family that they loved and had to gain a new family that were pretty much like co-workers at best. Even though Mary did grow to care about her team quite a bit, and I think that is more than showcased when she was losing them one by one to the White Rabbit and just also kind of losing her mind a bit from anger. Both of these have very tragic backstories for similar reasons, but at the same time, the outcomes, they could not be more different. And I do think, though, that Mary did help create the White Rabbit. She did create the White Rabbit, because before her team showed up, all he wanted was to find a better, safer place for his new family, right? And then Darkham showed up and murdered everyone. And then he swore revenge on them, but for Mary specifically, his revenge was making her watch all of her friends die, because that's exactly what she did to him, although not of her own knowledge. Her orders were, if there are demons there, kill them. That's what she did. That's what everyone did. But unlike the White Rabbit, Mary was willing to learn. She was willing to change even. And she did change, albeit maybe a bit too late with the vice president there doing all the shit that he's doing at the very end of the season. But you can see that through knowing Dante and through getting to know more people of Makai, she's changing. She's seeing that these aren't monsters. These aren't demons who have all come to Earth to destroy it. They want a better life, a peaceful life. But of course, then you have some who are just bloodthirsty motherfuckers who want to kill everyone in their path and conquer Earth. But you also have humans who are exactly the same. So it's more than just parallels between Mary and the White Rabbit. It's parallels between humanity and the demons of Makai. Both have part of the population that want peace, and then there are the other ones who want war. And then we have the people above them who are kind of fanning the flames of that conflict, right, for their own self-interests, no matter what they might be. For the White Rabbit, he might have started off with good intentions, but by the time we see him in the show, and the more the show goes on, he becomes more and more demonic. His human form that he's hiding beneath his mask, even that goes away. The last bits of humanity this guy had left was completely gone by the end of the season. While Mary, on the other hand, started pretty cold, but again, she was able to learn. She was able to get that compassion, not just for humanity, but also for demons. Despite the fact that demons were the whole reason her family died, the whole reason she was all alone growing up, both of these characters chose revenge as their path. But in the end, only one of them was able to accept the fact that not everyone is guilty of those same crimes. Not all of humanity is guilty for what Darkham did, and not every demon is guilty for what happened to Mary's family. And sadly, the White Rabbit won't be around anymore to learn that lesson, even though I do think he could have made a very badass ally. So that's a bit of a shame. But in season 2, I have no doubt that we are gonna see Mary change even more, especially when she had that realization that, oh fuck, the vice president, he might be a bit nuts. And by a bit, I think there's a very real possibility that by the end, he also becomes a monster in the physical sense and not just in the moral sense that he already is. Needless to say, I'm really looking forward to that fight, and I hope that Mary is the one who ends up fighting him, because she has a lot of respect for him. At least she had, and then he showed his true colors, which I don't think she likes that at all. I think she's definitely gonna be siding with Dante from now on, and I really can't wait to see more of their adventures in Season 2. Speaking of Season 2, please tell me in the comments, what is your wish list for that season, because I think it's gonna be really, really good. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.